Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for Tuesday, the 13th of October 2020. If you'd like a private reading with me, go along to my website, BeHealing.com. Every weekend I have a half price reading sale on one selected reading. It's over now because it's Tuesday, but check it out next weekend. I can't remember which reading it's going to be next weekend, but you can always find that on my website, BeHealing.com. So let's get the cards out for today, and I'll be right with you after this. Okay, I got all the cards out now. Did you see what just happened there? That card was the wrong way around in the deck, and it was from the previous shuffle from yesterday's that I did, because it didn't flip that time. And so I put it back in and shuffled again, and then it dropped out. It's the same card, so it did want to come out. That so often happens that if it comes out and I'm not quite sure about it, it will come out again for sure. So we're starting off with the Queen of Pentacles today. A bit of a work vibe going on today. So it's about you and your money. You wanting more money, you manifesting that money. And there's two of voices here. So there's some confusion and a choice that you've got to make today concerning a job, concerning how you make money, concerning a customer, concerning whether you want to do a project or not. A decision, like maybe your boss is asking you something today, like, do you want to do this or not? And you're like, oh, should I? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. A decision to be made like that in your business or in your work for your Pentacles. So there's going to be more money coming out of this if you make the right decision, because you've got to make that best decision for yourself. Don't make the easy decision is what I'm saying. You've got movement into balance here. So you know, abundance increases when we make things easier, when we value ourselves more, when we're putting ourselves first more. There's always got to be this movement into balance. So if you're being like run off your feet and you ask for more money, that money is not going to come because you're not allowed to run yourself off your feet even more for it, right? The universe isn't going to help you to put yourself out of balance. It's not going to help you to like destroy yourself for money. It's not going to do that. It's not going to grant you your wishes if you're doing that. It's the opposite way around. You've got to move into more balance. You've got to have like more time for yourself. And so this choice that you're making today for more money, it's to do less work, not more. It's to work harder, it's to work easier rather than harder. It's to do less rather than more. It's to work smarter rather than harder. It's that kind of thing. So definitely make that choice today. Be the Queen of Pentacles, be the queen, the one that receives, the one that's in the feminine energy. You deserve more. You can only have more abundance by doing less, by working smarter, by using more of your high level resources, so more of your skills, more of your talents, rather than the hard work or the more time kind of thing. So it's something to be aware of today, because that's going to lead you to more money. Hopefully you got one of my abundance reads this last weekend, Malibu half price. Queen of Wands as well, 2 queens out, how good's that? Queen of Wands, moving into your passions now. This again is in your work, because you've been dreaming with these 3 of materials, been dreaming and wishing for what it is that you want, but it's been in your headspace, and now it's time to actually put that into the action. The Queen's got the wand up in the air now, and she's going to actually manifest it into being, into this world. And so using that passion of what you've been dreaming up to actually make it happen now and take action on that too. It's like you've got to this point, there's this tipping point, right? You've done a vision board, you've written your goals down, your dreams down, the things that you want, and then there's this tipping point where it comes out of your mind and you actually start taking action on it. And we're not really in control of that. It happens to us. Suddenly we'll get an idea of something that we take action on, or suddenly we wake up in the morning and we want to do it. We want to take action on that now. We've got an idea of what we can first do toward it. Sometimes we've just got to wait for that inspiration to hit, and that Queen of Wands is that inspiration. You know, in the other deck, she's the Queen of Inspiration. So that inspiration is hitting today. You're going to start moving forward on something. I feel it's got something to do with this choice. Work smarter, not harder, remember. And so your dreams, that might have been why you're waiting for today to do it, because of this working smarter, not harder, making things easy for yourself to bring more Queen in. And then the Queen of Wands, then you're like, oh, I know how I can do it. I've got this idea. And then you put it into practice. Ancient wisdom here. As I said, the universe has got your back here. It's not going to let you destroy yourself for money. It just won't do that. It won't let you work harder for it. You've got to work smarter for it. So there's some ancient wisdom. You're being cared for by your elders, by your spiritual family here. It's not going to let you destroy yourself kind of thing, or even put yourself in any danger, really. You're being so protected. Real, lots of movement forward with your Queen today. It's like the start of things, starting a new project off, or as I said, making a decision of whether you want to do something or not. What's going on in your love life today? You've got heart-to-heart conversations here. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, because the answers you need are coming. So this heart-to-heart conversation, whatever it is that you've needed to know from your partner about whatever's been going on, you're going to get those answers. They are going to come. Out with this, you've got truth be told and deep knowing. So don't just use your intuition, don't guess. Actually get the truth out of them. Get them to speak up and communicate with you, and you communicate with them as well. Don't get them to guess either. Not guessing gains communication. That heart-to-heart communication, let it be heart-to-heart communication, not mind-to-mind, or worse, ego-to-ego communication. Heart-to-heart, let it be about your feelings and what you're really feeling inside, rather than that the details of it. It doesn't have to be the details of it. It's about how you're feeling and about how things made you feel. In relationship, of course, that's what it's about. So no guessing. Tell the truth. Don't make them guess, and don't guess how they're feeling too. Ask them. The answers you need are coming from this. You need to have that conversation. Don't hold back from that conversation. Don't say you're too busy or anything. Don't do that. Express your love too. Because emotions are running high, same as yesterday. This could turn into an argument. What do you like? What do we like? This could turn into an argument like yesterday again, but be sure to express your love. Remember what I said yesterday? I had an ex-partner who, when we'd be arguing about something, he would remind me in the middle of it that he loved me, that it wasn't about whether we love each other or not, that was still there. Yeah, so that I didn't get triggered, so that I wasn't in that fight or flight, thinking this love is gone. Be sure to express your love. Keep that love going, because emotions are running high. Why does it have to be so hard? Like, really, aren't we going to get a reprieve from all of this work, from all of this relationship work? Apparently not. We've got to be flexible, right? Be flexible. We're working through a lot at the moment. We're changing something. We've got a new beginning, and this is the way it's going to be. No, it's not the way it's going to be. We're shifting. We're in between worlds at the moment. We're shifting into this new way. It will resolve itself, and we'll get used to this new way of being. we'll get secure in ourselves. That's what it's about, really. It's getting the security. That's why you keep on being told to express your love each time. Don't forget, express your love even when you're arguing, even when you're having differences. Do that work. Chop the wood. Be flexible, chop the wood. Do that work in the emotional work, in these arguments and heart-to-heart conversations. Make sure you're doing that work. You're aware of yourself. It's like, now I need to express my love for them, so make sure that I'm not triggering them. Remember a few days ago we had those red flags in ourselves? If you want them to express their love to you in the middle of an argument, you need to do it for them too. So always be aware, becoming more and more aware of yourself as this process goes on. But it seems to be every day. Oh my God, it's going to be exhausting. Okay, what have we got here? We're still processing grief. I heard that this is fresh grief too. There's more grief coming on top of it. My losses prove how deeply I love. So you're loving, you're in this process of loving, actually loving, not just a feeling of love, not just romance and stuff, not just hearts and flowers and the Hallmark Channel. Actual love, you know, it's messy. Real love is messy. And so there's loss along the way and we're feeling it. It's like an emotional roller coaster we're on at the moment in these relationships, and it's not a bad thing. It's real love. It's true love. There's grief involved in it. But we've got to ground ourselves, right? Because that's the process of being in relationship. It's safe to be in my body. You are safe. I keep on getting that. You're secure now. You are actually secure. You might not feel it because of this grief, because of like abandonment issues and stuff like that. And so just try and soothe yourself and process that and ground yourself as much as possible. Take care of yourself emotionally as you're going through these relationship lessons. It's not relationship, it's actually building a firm core of how you communicate with each other, how you keep that love going, that communication going, so that you're not dysfunctional with each other. Got hibiscus here, beauty and happiness. It's good. I mean, it's leading to good things. I think of beauty as a joy forever. Don't forget that. Like, express your love. Don't forget the beauty in all of this and how much you love each other. Got new beginnings. See, it is leading to a new beginning. This is just like getting used to a new way of being. At the moment, it's not. I know it probably feel hard, the stuff that you're going through in relationships at the moment, but it's actually a firm foundation is what you're setting up now. A firm emotional foundation. Got a voyage here. It is a voyage. It's a voyage in the deepest depths of the emotions. You're learning how to be in relationship in a way that you haven't been in relationship before. Inner peace. Be at peace with that. You're learning. You've stepped it up. This is like a step above. Maybe for years and years you were asking for the one and stuff like that, and now you've got the one. You're like, oh my God, I have to do all of this all the time. I didn't realize. I thought I could like get by with those fallback, ways of me getting around my ego, so that I'm still in fear and still insecure, but somehow controlling this relationship. It's like the universe says, no, you can't do that shit anymore. You got to be real. You got to be here. You got to be present. You've got to be part of it. You've got to be putting that work in. It's a voyage. It's a deep voyage. You asked for it and you've got it, and now you got to put the work in. It's good. It is good. Look at those koi there. Rainbows. It will settle down. It will settle down. You will get used to it, is what I'm hearing. Hibiscus. Beauty and happiness. Now we've also got the judge here that so desperately wanted to come out. Why did this judge want to come out? You see, there's the no, and there's the yes. There's the and there's the yeah. Time alone, right? Ah, okay. Perfect, you're on track. Yeah. Be sure to take time out of these deliberations that are going on in your relationship. Time alone to process by yourself. Write things down, journal. That would be good for you. And you're on track to this new beginning. This relationship is divine, and it's righter than you think for you. Even though it's tricky, even though it's challenging right now, you are on track to getting into that groove that's going to be really good for you. So don't judge it. That's what I'm getting from this. Just keep on flowing with it. There's that real balance going on here of yes and no. There's an eye and a skull too, so it's like life and death as well. It's not life and death though, is it? That's what our ego says. If you give in to this one, you'll die. It's not true. So yeah, don't judge this situation. Accept it. It is actually what you've asked for. You just maybe didn't realize that it's going to be so challenging, because maybe you've been in easy relationships before where you've kind of been the controller and it hasn't been so reciprocal. That's what you wanted. You wanted reciprocation. Now you've got it, and it's like, oh, I didn't realize what it came with, the free gift that came with it, the free challenges that came with it. But now you're realizing it, but it is perfect for you. I mean, you are on track, so it's all good. Don't get into that negativity, and don't listen to people that aren't doing the work either, that will say, oh, you're having a lot of trouble in this relationship, you sure it's right for you? Those people, they haven't experienced real. This is real. We know that. We've done the work before. We've done that inner work on ourselves. We know what's required to have a good life. And we know that we can be switched off, unawakened, not do this work, and have like a really boring, unfeeling life. That's what they're expressing. It's like, oh no, we've got no trouble in this life. And you go, yes, you do actually. It's really boring and it's really switched off, and I wouldn't want to go back to that. You don't want to go back to that way of being. And so don't listen to that kind of person either. We awaken and we step into this richness of life, and we're really pushing things beyond. We're evolving beyond where people have been before and relationships have been before. You asked for this, you wanted this, you've got it, and now it's the time to do the work. Exhausting me even talking about it, and I've not even started living it yet. So there you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? I love hearing your comments. It really does motivate me to spend all my time doing these videos and pour my energy into that. If I know that I'm helping you, know how I'm reaching you, and know what you're getting out of it. It really does. So thank you so much for your support and all of that. Your likes and your subscribes and all of that's very much appreciated. And have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.